What is the difference between Facebook advertising and Facebook advertising with Messenger? It might not seem like a big difference, but in one scenario, one's proving out much better results than the other. I'm Alex with Max Exposure, and today I'm going to go through exactly how Facebook ads differ from Facebook ads with Messenger. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to our channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That way you'll stay up to date on all the latest videos we put out geared toward helping the small business community. Now, if you're not familiar with Messenger and how businesses are using it to get in front of new customers, to get existing customers to keep coming back more regularly, and to show a proven ROI month over month, check out some of our other videos where we walk through this program in depth and how other businesses are using it. But let me just say it's proving out big time results, and companies all over the world are starting to get on this bandwagon because, quite frankly, there's nothing like it right now. I mean, 85% open rates, at least on messages, trackable results month over month. There just isn't a lot of marketing out there that's doing that for the small business community. But let's get into this video. And the question I always get is, well, I'm running Facebook ads, so what's the real difference between what I'm doing? Well, there's actually a really big difference in terms of results. So let's take a regular Facebook ad, for example, and I'm going to use a restaurant as an example. But let's say I run a buy one, get one free advertisement where someone can click on the ad and it captures their email address and some essential information, their first name, last name, and can even track how much they're spending. So in month one, let's say I spend, let's say I spend $500 and I get 1,000 opt-ins. Okay, 1,000 people want that coupon. And let's say the reality is only 10% of those are actually going to come into the restaurant and redeem. Okay, so I get 100 redemptions out of the 1,000 people that opt in. But I still have 900 people who didn't redeem yet, but I would consider hot leads because they did want the coupon, but for whatever reason, they just didn't come into the restaurant. Okay, now month two, I'm going to spend that same advertising budget. I'm going to get 1,000 new people to opt in. Same type of metrics. I'm going to get a 10% redemption rate. I'm going to get 100 redemptions, but I have to now put more into the advertising budget to reach those 900 people through remarketing. And I'm also going to get 900 new people from this additional, this next month, which is month two. I'm going to get 900. So now I have 1,800 people who haven't redeemed yet but are hot leads. And I'm going to keep going through that process month over month, but I'm going to have to put more into advertising because if I want to keep those same amount of opt-ins, and I also need more money to get the remarketing going to get to the 1,800 hot leads that didn't redeem yet, my advertising budget is going to have to keep growing. However, if you have an automated process through Messenger, which is what we have, let's say for those 1,000 people that opt in, let's use the same metrics, 10% redeem, and we have 900 people left over who haven't redeemed yet. With Messenger, through our automated sequences, we can actually send them a follow-up message as soon as that coupon has expired, asking them, for example, it might say, hey, we noticed you wanted the buy one, get one free coupon, but we saw you haven't used it. Would you like another one? Yes or no? And if they click no, they're unsubscribed. But if they click yes, it's going to automatically loop them back into the sequence to remind them of the coupon and get them to come back in. And you haven't spent any additional money for that. So it kind of works in a stacking component. So I laid out, the Facebook Messenger results this way so you can see how visually it works. So for that same ad spend, I'm going to spend $500. I'm going to get 1,000 opt-ins, 10% redemption rate. So I'm going to get 100 people, as you can see right here, 100 people redeem. And then I have that 900 left over. Month two, I'm also going to do the same thing. Same amount of money. I'm going to get 1,000 opt-ins, 10% redemption. I'm going to get 100 new people to come into the restaurant and redeem, as you can see here. But with Messenger, I'm also still following up on the 900 people without any additional funds to come back in. So let's say 10% of those people redeem, which is 90. So for the same amount of money, I'm now at 190 redemptions for the month, whereas last month I was at 100. And the stacking concept keeps working month over month. So consistently, you keep growing the people who are, the amount of people who are redeeming by not even spending any additional money, just by having a strong automation process and a strong follow-up message that keeps, your hot leads engaged for no additional money. And now month 3, I have 100 new come in. I have 90 from the other 100, the other 900 that didn't redeem. And then I have 80, right? So I know the math, it should be 81, but I just wanted to, because 10%, if I have 900, I subtract 90. That's actually, 890. I'm sorry, 810. And so I know 10% of that is actually 81, but I just want to keep the numbers simple so you get the idea of the concept. So month 3, I have 100 plus 90 plus 80. Month 4, I have 100 plus 90 plus 80 plus 70, and it can keep going on and on like that. And again, you're not increasing your ad budget. You're keeping it the same. So that's the huge difference between Facebook ads when you have a strong messenger process rather than just regular Facebook ads with remarketing. So again, it's not, the concept. A lot of people get confused because they say, Facebook ads with Messenger. I'm already doing Facebook ads. What can be so different? But the reality is you're saving a ton of money and getting much better results. You don't have to spend any money retargeting these 900 people again or the 1,800. And as it grows, you're going to have to keep spending more and more to get in front of those existing hot leads. This way, you do not. So you can actually put some of that extra money if you wanted to and just increase the results exponentially. So that's the main difference. And I hope that resonates with you. And I hope, again, if you have any questions, always feel free to reach out. We'll be happy to answer them and kind of show you more in depth how it would work. But I wanted to keep this video short and concise. I hope this was helpful. Leave some comments below. Let us know what you think. As always, have an awesome day.